Welcome B period students to my little video. We are going to learn how to factor a hard trinomial using what I call the slip and slide method. So let's just review that this is a hard trinomial because there's a number in the front. So we've already factored our easy trinomials, and now we have to do our hard trinomials that include a number in the front. And I'm going to show you a little procedure, and again it's called slip and slide. Here's what you do. You are going to slip the first number to the end, and when you slip it to the end you're going to multiply those two numbers together. So the x squared is going to come down, the 7x is going to come down, and then if I slip the 2 over here, 2 times 3 is 6. So now you see we have an easy trinomial, which we practiced several days on, and we're going to factor this like an easy trinomial. The x's go first, and we need two numbers that multiply to give me 6. When added, give me 7. Those two numbers are 6 and 1. The second half of this procedure is this. Whatever number you slip to the back, the 2, goes underneath the numbers in the parentheses. And if you can simplify the parentheses, like 6 divided by 2 is 3, you're going to do that. So this is going to be x plus 3. But if you look at the second parentheses, 1 can't be divided by 2. So this is where the slide comes in. The 2 slides to the front and will become 2x plus 1. And there's your answer. And if you took a minute and foiled that out on your own, you would see that you would get the original problem. And I know that you guys can foil. So that's the method. So we are going to practice with a couple more. Let me get our next problem in line, which is right here. So again, this is a hard trinomial because there's a number in the front. It happens to be a 3. So we're going to use the slip and slide method. We are slipping the 2 to the very end. X squared plus 5x, and 3 times 2 is 6. We have an easy trinomial. We are going to factor. X's go first. I need two numbers which multiply to give me 6. When added, give me 5. The two numbers are 2 and 3. Second half of this procedure, whatever number you move to the end, you're going to stick underneath the number in each parenthesis. If you can reduce the fraction, you reduce it. If you can't reduce it, for example, 2 over 3 can't be reduced, the bottom number slides to the front. 3x plus 2. This parentheses, I can reduce 3 over 3, which happens to be a 1. There's our answer. Okay, let's try another one. Hard trinomial, because there's a 5 in the front. Slip the 5 to the back. X squared plus 14x minus 15. We have an easy trinomial now. Set it up like an easy trinomial. X's go first. I want two numbers multiplied. Give me negative 15. That added, give me 14. Those two numbers are positive 15, negative 1. Second half of the procedure, whatever the 5 is that you slipped over, goes underneath the 5. Actually, I said that wrong. The 5 actually goes underneath the numbers in the parentheses. If you can reduce it, you reduce it. That's a 3. If it can't be reduced, you slide it to the front. 5x minus 1. There's your answer. And I just want to show you one more thing. Take these out underneath. One more thing. And even though we don't say it every single time, we need to remember to take out the GCF first. So even though I'm not saying it every time, you know we've already discussed that you have to think in your head, oh, can I take out a GCF before we even start? And in this problem you can. So you still have to do that. So a number that goes into 14, 30, and 4 would be 2. So I'm taking the 2 out, and we're left with 7x squared plus 15x plus 2. So if I have that now I'm going to work my slip and slide with what is in the parentheses. So I'm going to slip the 2 over, the 2 just comes down, slip the 7 over, and we have x squared plus 15x plus 14. And we're going to do that like an easy trinomial. Set it up, x is first, plus 14 plus 1. And the 7, so you don't worry about the 2 on the outside, you just bring the 2 down. Every single time you bring the 2 down. So the 7 is what I stick under the parentheses. Just ignore the 2 after you take it out. And then this can be reduced. I get x plus 2. This cannot be reduced. Slide the 7 in the front. And there is our answer with the takeout GCF. So thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you now understand the procedure, and I hope tomorrow you will come in and you will be ready to talk about it and show me what you learned. See you tomorrow.